In this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to use N8N to set up automations between different apps and basically how you can use all of N8N's features. So to get started, just head over to n8n.io and then here you can just click on Get Started for free. Now I already have an account, so for me it signs me in automatically. If you don't have an account, you will see something like this where you need to enter your full name, company email, password and account name, and then just click try for free. And then they will have a few questions such as what department you are in, what size the company you work at is, and a few more. Now it should only take about a minute or two to sign up. Now after you first sign up, you will get to a screen like this. So you can immediately start building out your first workflow. So to do this, just click on the plus right here, and then you can choose what triggers this workflow. So what needs to happen for this workflow or automation to happen. So for example, I want to do on app event. You can also trigger it manually. You can set it on a schedule, on a webhook call, on a form submission, when called by another workflow, on chat message, and have a few more ways, but I'm just going to go with the on app event. Then here you can see all the apps that N8N integrates with. So you have stuff like Asana, Airtable, ActiveCampaign, and a whole lot more, as you can see right here. So for this example, I will just go with Shopify. So I'll click Shopify and you can see the triggers that they have for Shopify specifically. For example, on cart updated or on cart created, all of this, you can see it right here. For example, I'll do when I get an order or when fulfillment is created. And then here it says credential to connect with. Now the credential is just the account that you want to actually connect to N8N. So you want to click select credential and then you probably won't have any yet. So then click create new credential. And then here there are 3 different ways for Shopify. So you can connect using an access token, OAuth2, or an API key. Now, if you're not sure exactly how it works, then you can just do the ask assistant for setup instructions. And that way you can then see right here exactly how you need to do it. Now, after you do that, you can also go into your settings and add any notes, and you can display the note in the flow if you want. Now, after you do that, what you can then do is just click on plus right here, and then you can choose what happens next. So you could do another trigger, so that means that multiple triggers will trigger this workflow, or you can use something like another action in a different app. So for example, when a Shopify customer is created or when I get an order, then send them a thank you email, something like that. Or you could do data transformation. You could create a flow. You have core, so that means run code, make HTTP requests, set webhooks, etc. And you can even use their AI to build autonomous agents, summarize or search documents, etc. Now for this example, I'll take flow, and then here you can see some of the things that flow includes. For example, a filter, so remove items matching a condition, or an if, so route items to different branches. So in this example, I'll just add the filter right here. And then here you can set the filter and then is equal to or exists or a date and time, an array object, any of this right here. So whatever you want to filter out, you can enter that right there and then you can just test it. And then for example, after you set that up, then I may want to do an action in a different app. So you can just keep building this out. Let's say I use ActiveCampaign. For example, then I want to create a contact. And then here the credential, you need to again connect, in this case, to your ActiveCampaign account. Now the easier way to do all of this is to go into the template section right here, where you can find pre-built templates. So right now they have over 1000 and you can just filter by what category you want, for example, marketing. And then here you can find the automations for marketing. You can see when they were created and if they are free or paid. And you can just quickly kind of read what it is about. So this one works with Google Sheets, then HTTP request and code. So scrape business emails from Google Maps without the use of any third-party apps. And you can also just search for something that you want to use. For example, if I remove marketing here, let's say I want to do something with MailChimp, then I can simply search MailChimp right here and select it. And then here you will see there are 7 results. For example, send or update new MailChimp subscribers in HubSpot, add new contacts from HubSpot to the email list, but also some more advanced ones such as process Shopify new orders with Zoho CRM and Harvest. For example, if I want to use this one, which is quite a specific one, but then you can just click on it. And if it's free, you can then just click use workflow, and then you can import the template to your workspace. You can copy the template, or if you don't have an account, you can click one of these, but I'll click import template. And now here you will see the steps that you need to take. So I need to create all these credentials since I haven't done that before. But here you can kind of see what it looks like. So the way that you have it go in multiple directions is just by dragging it to wherever you want. So I can just in the top right click plus and then select whatever I want to do, for example, data transformation. And you can just add whatever you want and then add another line from this section over there. So now, for example, when an order is created, it will set the fields and then it will add them in Zoho, Harvest, and if whatever condition they set right here, then they will send them a Gmail coupon or a Gmail thank you. And you can also test a workflow by just clicking on that in the bottom, but for this you will need to have all the credentials connected. Now you can also go to the variables in the bottom left where you can create your own variables. So variables can be used to store data that can be referenced easily across multiple workflows. Now this is a bit more advanced, but if you would like to use this, you can just add multiple variables with the key and value right there. And from the overview here, you can see all of your workflows, you can see your connected credentials, and you can see the executions of each workflow. And that way you can also see if they are actually working. Now, if you click plus in the top left, you can from here really easily create a workflow, a new credential, or even an entire new project. So the standard project is a personal one right here, but if you want to create a project for your business, you can just click create project, and then here you have your project. If you then go to project settings, you can change the name, and you can also add users by adding their email right there. So that's basically how you can use N8N to set up automations in between different apps and set different conditions and all of that. Now they offer a 14-day free trial where you get up to 1000 executions, which should be more than enough in the first 14 days. If it's not, you can always upgrade. So they have a starter plan at 24 euros per month, and you already get unlimited users, which I like a lot about N8N. Then the Pro plan starts at 60 euros and Enterprise is custom, but right here you can also change it to more executions and more active workflows. If this N8N tutorial was helpful, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video.